How do reproductive organs interact to achieve fertility? Imagine a finely tuned team working together to create new life. That team includes the female and male reproductive organs, hormones, and the processes they coordinate. In women, fertility starts with the ovaries. Each month, a small group of eggs begins to mature inside tiny sacs called follicles. Usually, one follicle becomes dominant and releases a mature egg during ovulation, which happens roughly in the middle of the menstrual cycle. The egg is then gently swept into the fallopian tube by finger-like projections called fimbriae. The fallopian tube is where the magic of fertilization usually happens, especially in its outer third, known as the ampulla. On the male side, sperm are produced in the testes. These tiny cells mature and are stored in a coiled tube called the epididymis. When a man ejaculates, sperm travel through the vas deferens and mix with fluids from other glands to form semen. During intercourse, semen is deposited into the woman's vagina. From there, sperm face a journey through the female reproductive tract, which is designed to support and sometimes challenge their progress. The vagina has an acidic environment that can be hostile to sperm, but seminal fluid helps buffer this acidity. During ovulation, cervical mucus changes, becoming thinner and more alkaline, which helps sperm swim through and act as a reservoir. Sperm then enter the uterus and move into the fallopian tubes. To fertilize the egg, sperm must undergo a process called capacitation, which makes them capable of penetrating the egg's protective layers, the corona radiata and the zona pellucida, using enzymes from their acrosome. Once a sperm successfully penetrates the egg, their membranes fuse, creating a fertilized egg called a zygote. This zygote begins dividing as it travels down the fallopian tube toward the uterus. When it reaches the uterine lining, it implants, establishing pregnancy. Throughout this process, hormones like follicle-stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, estrogen, and progesterone regulate each step, ensuring the timing and environment are just right. In cases of endometriosis, tissue similar to the uterine lining grows outside the uterus, often on the ovaries or fallopian tubes. This can cause inflammation, scarring, and anatomical changes that interfere with normal processes. Endometriosis may block or distort the fallopian tubes, hinder ovulation, or make it harder for sperm and eggs to meet, all of which can reduce fertility. In summary, fertility depends on a complex but beautifully coordinated interaction. Proper hormonal signals trigger ovulation, the ovaries produce healthy eggs, the fallopian tubes transport eggs and sperm, and the uterus provides a welcoming environment for implantation. When any part of this system is disrupted, whether by conditions like endometriosis or other factors, fertility can be affected. If you are concerned about fertility or reproductive health, it's always best to consult a healthcare professional who can provide personalized advice based on your unique situation.